Hi guys, welcome back. It's Gigi, and today's look is actually going to be on this olive green smoky eye. If you guys want to know how to achieve this look, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Alright guys, so first thing you guys want to do is go ahead and prime your skin. I'm using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It's actually a really nice primer. I'm running out because I love it so much. It gives you that luminous and dewy look that you're looking for. And you just want to rub that all over your skin. Just make sure your hands are really clean because you don't want to transfer any bacteria onto your face and get more pimples that I already have. I don't know why I've been breaking out so much. I'm going to try to figure out what it is. But once you have that soaked in, you're going to want to start with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and mine is in the shade Taupe. You could start with your face first, but I normally tend to go for my eyebrows. And what I do is just follow the natural shape of my brows. But I noticed the natural shape of my brows right now are really bad. I gotta go get them done. I don't know if you could see the little brow hairs underneath growing out. But yeah, you're just gonna follow the natural shape. If your natural shape is nice, I could give you guys a separate brow tutorial. But in this video, I did my brows too thick. Actually, they're not even. I don't know what was going on. But anyways, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the color Soft Brown. And I don't know if it happens to you guys, but mine's is really like dried up. I think I'm going to have to use like a beauty oil or something to like make it better. And so yeah, I'm just going to run that all through the tail of my brow. I don't touch the front whatsoever because I already have such thick brows and I have a lot of hair. And I don't really like to touch the front because if not, I look like Titino. And you're going to run that through, and after that, to clean up your brows, what I'm going to use is the Hard Candy Glamouflage in the shade Light. And with this concealer, what you're going to do is just pretty much take off any excess pomade that you might have put on your eyebrows, whether it be underneath or on top. You just want to make sure you clean them up, and it gives them a more like sharper look. Since I haven't done my eyebrows, it's a good way to cover up your little pelitos that you have underneath your brows. You just want to make sure you blend it out. Blend, because you don't want that concealer to be popping out while you're doing your eyeshadow, when you're doing your makeup. So same thing for the top. You just want to go ahead and line across to the shape that you want it. Girl, you could do any shape you want. Don't let anybody tell you. If you want to do a Nike sign, then just do it, girl. You want to flick it up so that way the concealer, that's when I noticed. She fucked up. One eyebrow is thicker than the other, if you guys could see. I did one, her name is Gloria, and the other one Celeste, and they're the ugly sisters. After that, you want to go ahead and prime your eyelids. What I use is a 24-hour MAC primer for your eyes. You just want to take a little bit goes a long way for this primer. And then after that, to conceal any of my little veins or my dark circles on top of my eyes, I just go ahead and use the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original one, and I put that all over my lid. Since it has like a nude tint to it, it covers up a little bit of the veinage that I have. Then after that, I'm going to go in with Coconut Cream from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. And I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my eyelid from the top all the way to the bottom. Then I'm going in with a fluffy Morphe brush, and this one I'm going in with peanut butter. And you just want to put that all over your crease. You could put it, this is going to be your transition color. You could put it a little bit higher since the green is going to take up a little bit of space over your eyelid. And then after that, I'm going in with the Morphe 350 palette. Girl, if you don't have this palette, I don't know, you're missing out in life. But this has such pretty warm colors. Oh my god. And you're doing the same thing, you're just making the crease a little bit darker and deeper, so that way you don't lose that orange tint in the crease of your color, since we're going to be applying the green. After that, I'm going to go in with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm just going to put this as a base for my green eyeshadow that I'm going to place later on. And you just want to dab it with your finger. You don't have to use a brush for this because I feel like the brush takes off a lot of product. I've tried it and I didn't like it. So just go ahead and use your finger, and you're going to do that same step for the other eye. Then after that, I'm going in with the Morphe Single Eyeshadow in Dirty Martini, and this is the eyeshadow that's going to give you that olive green look. It's really, really pretty. I fell in love with it because it's so pigmented. If you guys haven't tried the Morphe eyeshadows, you guys have to. They're super, super pigmented. And then after that, you're just going to get a clean, fluffy brush. Anyone will do. It doesn't matter. And you're going to get a clean, fluffy brush and just brush it all up. Make sure there's no harsh lines. Because, girl, if it ain't blended, it ain't cute. Then I'm going in with this darker color from the Morphe 350 palette, and then I'm going to apply that at the corner of my eye. You just want to put that at the very, very edge to make sure it has that smoky effect. You don't want to go too high with this as well. A little bit goes a long way for this look. You don't want to look like a panda. I've done this look before, and when I first did it, it was a hot mess. I felt like I brought it up too high, so you just want to be careful with that and just keep it very low. And if you could blend it up, you could blend it up with a clean brush afterwards. So now I'm going to take the 24/7 eye pencil by Urban Decay. It's a waterproof eyeliner pencil. And what I'm going to do is applying it at the very, very edge between my lash line and my eyelid. And you could be messy with this, it doesn't matter. This is just so your falsies won't show through if you're wearing whether it be black glue, clear glue, it doesn't really matter. You just don't want them to show through underneath because it looks kind of ugly when you have the glue sticking out. So what you do after that is with an angled brush, I just go ahead and blend it out a little bit so it doesn't look as messy. After that, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. You could skip this step if you want, but I normally curl my lashes. Oh my god, girl, let me tell you about this mascara. So this mascara, I get it at the Swami. If you guys live in the IE area, you guys have the Fontana Swami near you, or any type of Swami, Mexico, you guys could get it. If you guys have a family member, get it because it's bomb.com. I haven't found any other mascara that works for me. And then I'm going to be applying my falsies. An easy step to put on the glue. You don't have to put it on like that. You could get a bobby pin, open it up, put the glue on the bobby pin, and then place it on your false lashes. That's a good tip to apply them, or to apply the glue, I'm sorry. And after that, I place it in the middle and I work my way through the edges, and I just like pretty much pinch it with my little pincitas. And you can see the difference right away with eyelashes, with no eyelashes. It opens up your eye a little bit more. Then I just go back in with that same mascara and I go through the lashes so I can combine them with the normal lashes. And then with that same eyeliner as well, you just want to hide the glue a little bit, so you go in with that pencil right on top. And I completely forgot to apply brow gel to my brows when I did them, to Celeste and Gloria. And then you just want to apply your foundation. I'm using the True Match Lumi in the shade N12 and in the shade N3. I normally tend to get cool just because I've been really, really pale, but this time I got N neutral. It's a little bit more pink than normal. I'm like right in between both of them, so I just got the neutrals for today. And I blended it all the way down to my neck because it is a little bit pink. And then I'm going to get this Urban Decay concealer. It's the Naked Skin concealer, the weightless one. Oh my god, this concealer is bomb.com. If you guys want to invest in a really, really good concealer, I would really recommend this one. This is the one I've tried so far that doesn't look creasy or cakey on me. It's like really, really nice and smooth and super easy to blend. I'm just taking a damp beauty blender, and for this look you want to damp your beauty blender because you want to get that luminosity and that glow still. Then after that, I'm going to set it with a translucent powder, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent, and applying that under my eye. And I'm applying a little bit extra, more than usual, so kind of like baking your face. And it is baking your face, what you mean? So I'm going ahead and baking my face and putting some translucent powder under my eye, on the top of my forehead, on my chin. And that's about it. I don't apply it all over my face just because I am dry, so I'll feel like a dry, hot Sahara desert. And then for my contour, I'm using actually the Hoola bronzer. I normally use the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, But since I'm telling you, I've been like super pale, those colors for me right now are like super orange. So I'm going in with this Hoola bronzer and applying that as my contour. And you just want to make sure it's really blended, because girl, you gotta look seamless. You gotta make sure everything's blended. You don't want no harsh lines. And then after this, I'm going in with my favorite bronzer at the moment. It's the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and this is in the shade Light Bronzer. And you just want to make sure you blend that. So I'm blending that with my contour and making sure that it's all blended out seamlessly, making sure that there's no harsh lines. And I'm going over, and then just to clean up the bronzer a little bit and the contour, I'm just going in with that same translucent powder with my beauty blender and just making sure I don't have any on the bottom of my cheek, and dusting away all the translucent powder that I had on. And next I went in with a highlighter. This is Golden Soleil by J.Cat Beauty, and this you can find it at, I believe I've got it at a fashion store. Yeah, I got it at like some fashion store. I think I got it at Styles or something like that. I don't know. I'll link everything in the description bars if you guys are interested. Then I'm going in with blush. This is Luminoso by Milani. I know you guys have probably heard of it by now. This blush is actually really pretty. It has a sheen to it, but it's not like a crazy sheen. You just want to apply that on the sides of your cheek. I don't go too far in with my blush. After I'm done with blush, I go ahead and spray some Fix Plus all over my face, and you just want to make sure it's semi-wet, just because after this I want to go ham and be a little extra and apply some more highlighter. And this is in the shade Soft and Gentle, and it's by MAC. And as you can see, it like changes your whole look instantly. It makes you look more dewy, more glowy, young. And since I want to be even more extra, I'm going to apply a little bit more bronzer, and this one is in the shade Glow by Milani. But this one isn't too crazy. This one just has like a small sheen as well. And then after we're done with our face, I go back in with my eyes, and in with a small little like tapered angled brush, I go in with that darker shade from the palette and apply that underneath my lash line. And I take a little bit of the shimmery shade that the palette has. It's the third one on the top. And dab that a little bit in the inner corners. Next, I'm going in with Milani's lip liner. And this is in the shade 03 Nude. And I don't overdraw on my lips just because I don't want to look like a trompuda. So I go in with the shade Honey Love by MAC. And place that all over my lip. And then on top of that, I go in with Creme de Nude by MAC as well, and place that just in the center of my lips just to make them look a little bit fuller than they already are. And then on top of that, you don't gotta be extra like me, but I go in with Tiramisu Lip Gloss by NYX. And that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys stick around for my next video. Bye. I love you guys. Oh, I have something in my eye. What the f? It's like a pelusa. I think it's a pelusa. It's still chilling. Okay, there we go. For this one, I'm gonna apply it on the little edge of your eye. I'm gonna have to take this shirt off in like 5 minutes because I gotta go to work. It's just for the look, because I just wanted to be bougie.